Hey guys, going into the third round of a Battle for Zendikar draft, the last one that will be on this channel, at least as a regular weekly draft video. I'm sure it'll be a flashback at some point. Um, this was a stipulation draft where I had to take a green card from every pack, as you can see from this hand. I think this hand's a keep. The double blister pod makes it not too hard to get into Call the Scions and Broodhunter Worm and Grove Rumbler. You know, it does suck not having the red, but I think I'm okay with what we got here. I think we like it. I mean, I had bad luck in the last round. Actually, more than the last round. I think in the first round I kept the 2-lander that ended up being bad. Ooh, another person in green. This explains why we didn't get like all the super powerful cards. And now we have our Desolation Twin, and now there's 3 blister pods in play. So how about that? I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna chill. You know, just see what our opponent's doing. It'd be funny if he was filming a stipulation draft. And also did the same thing. Chances aren't good at that. Kozilek Sentinel is pretty good right now on this board. I would block the Blister Pod if he swung with it, and then play my my Broodhunter Worm. All right. Blighted Woodlands is nice. I'm going to call some Scions because I don't have enough 1/1s in play, and I'm going to end my turn. So I can get red right now if I lose both my Scions. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is a fun matchup, clearly, but you know, it'll be interesting. I'm glad I recorded this one as the stipulation draft, and I've had definitely interesting matchups. I had like a battle of high top curve Eldrazi in round 1 that I managed to win, and now it seems like a Scion battle. Hey, there's black, which is not red, as you might be aware. I'm going to play our Broodhunter, because he's like, what's up, Kozilek Sentinel? And, you know, I think I swing with both my Blister Pods, given the Desolation Twin in my hand. So let's get in there, Blister Pods. That puts us at 8, and then we have Blighted Woodland, so, you know. Alright, he takes 1. He gets a Scion, we get a Scion. That may have given enough mana to do something, but chances are his something isn't Desolation Twin, right? I mean, chances are. You know, it's probably Plated Crusher or something, which we did not see come back. And he's only got 1 green right now, so that Spires is certainly annoying. It makes my Broodhunter, if he plays a colorless spell now, unable to block and survive a fight with Kozilek Sentinel. So do I just take it? No, I don't know if I would have. I don't know. Okay, Beastcaller Savant. That is more mana, and it allows me to play my Grove Rumbler next turn as well. I think I swing with my Broodhunter here. If he wants to triple block with his Scions, I think I'm okay with it. I mean, I do have the option of cracking my Woodland to get 2 lands, one of which could be red at the end of his turn instead. And I'd just like I have the option of playing Grove Rumbler right now, but I don't think that's what I want to do just yet. I think I just hang back. I mean, I'm going to block with Blister Pod if he swings again with the Sentinel. I think that's pretty clear. Broodhunter Worm does match up well with the Sentinel, but the Sentinel's also a 2-drop, so it's better than it looks. That a 4-drop can, you know, as long as the Sentinel doesn't get pumped somehow, block it. And survive. And it does pump itself, so, you know, it's still not that good. He's even got a Sifter. This is an interesting matchup, I have to say. So far, our decks, the one card he's played that we don't have in our deck is Kozilek Sentinel and Looming Spires. We do have Mountain, so there is that. So do I play my Rumbler first, or do I leave mana up next turn and crack my Woodland? Well, Eyeless Watcher kind of solves that problem. So he can, like, double block my Broodhunter Worm right now and cause me some issues. But I think I still swing with it. Let's do it. Send him in there, see what our opponent does about it. Could have Sure Strike or something, which would be bad, but not the end of the world. Seems like Unnatural Aggression's pretty good against this opponent, as my Broodhunter Worm could kill everything he has in play right now, were it to fight him. Lots of Eldrazi Scions on both sides of the field. Okay. He could have Sure Strike, like I said. No, he doesn't. He does get to Scry, though, which I'm jealous of. We got our Catacomb Sifter once and then couldn't cast it because the one time we got it, we didn't have black mana. Like every other game, we've had like all the mana you'd ever want. But yeah, we'll play Eyeless Watcher here because that, my friends, gives us Desolation Twin mana for next turn. So pretty thrilled about that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So we have 10 mana. As long as he doesn't kill something here. If he kills something here, we're pretty sad. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Our Blister Pod's going to block whatever's the biggest, but we're going to take everything else because we need to play our Desolation Twin, I think, who will put an end to this sort of shenanigans. So, I guess my Eyeless Watcher can chump something too. What do I need it for? So yeah, we're going to chump here, and we're going to chump here, and we're going to take 9. All right, that hurts. Now we have more than enough Scions. So we get to hold on to one if we want to, which we probably do. We have our own Tajuru Warcaller, which once again, our opponent's deck, very similar to ours. But he got that because he wasn't doing a stipulation draft. That's bad. Real bad. It's going to be hard to overcome that Dragon Master Outcast. Yeah. But we can try. All right. So... do we swing with our... I think we swing with our Broodhunter Worm first. There's not really a great reason not to at this point. I mean, he's another ally, then we're pretty sad, but I think we're pretty sad either way. This will be a turn 7 Desolation Twin, but that still doesn't beat a Dragon Master Outcast, really, sadly. All right, drop him to 11, so at least that puts us... And then we sack 5 of these. Yeah, I think we want to leave our other guy untapped, just in case he has to block. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we play Big Desolation Twin. We've cast him 4 times, so that I'm pretty thrilled about. But this Dragon Master Shotcast is a problem, and we passed it to this dude because we were doing a stipulation draft, having a good time, But our opponent's going to get a 5/5 flyer every turn, and that's gonna kill us in the very near future, I would think. Ooh, Kozilek Channeler, yeah, I mean, hard to overcome. The Grove Rumbler plus Blighted Woodland thing will probably be pretty nice, but don't think nice enough. What do you swing with here? Unfortunately, he can just chump block with Scions. The Desolation Twins do not have Trample, so... Right, of course we drew a land in crunch time. What would have been good for us right there is Unnatural Aggression to take down that Dragon Master Outcast. So... We're going to play our Grove Rumbler now. And I think we're pretty much dead. I probably should have held on to that land just in case I end up with some weird chance to win the game, but because doing 2 more is relevant. But I think we die. We can't really swing with anything. I mean, well, we probably can get away with swinging with one thing. And then we have to block and lose everything on the crackback, but Opponent's at 11, so at least we make him make a decision here. I mean, I'm sure he just blocks with the Scion. So, yeah. So, one less creature. He does get to scry, though. I didn't think about that downside. Did not think about that. Trample. There's not a trick in... there is an Oath of the Gatewatch, which would be pretty nice right now, but there's not a trick that gives trample in this format. It would have been awesome right there. Teamer Battle Rage. Boom. Good game, you know? But Oath of the Gatewatch has one. It might have two, but I think it's red. There's one that is red. I don't know if there's a green one that gives trample now that I'm thinking about it. But, oh, yeah, we're probably dead. We're going to have to take 5 in the air. Let's see. If he has removal, I think we're 100% dead. And he does. So, Stone Fury or other Scion. I mean, our other Eldrazi. Oh, no, he didn't. He went for the Grove Rumbler. Stone Fury couldn't have killed an Eldrazi. And then he swings with everything. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, it's probably wise to be a little careful here. All right, we go to 4, and then we're probably dead. We draw lands in the best times. If I saw Grove Rumbler in play, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But I think we just go ahead and scoop. We're dead to just one flyer next turn anyway. So Plummet. Although, I mean, we just saw that one card that does some plummety that is good against Plummet. Is Giant Mantis a good blocker against him? Maybe. The Offshoot doesn't seem bad, but doesn't seem great either. There's nothing I would take out for it really that I don't think is good in this matchup. All right, on to the next one. And that is a god-awful hand. That one's better. It's even borderline good, I would say. So we'll keep it. And we'll put that on top. The ramp means I can play a turn 3 Broodhunter Worm, which is probably what I'm going to try to aim for instead of playing a Gnarlid first. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the Savant, play turn 3 Broodhunter. Oh, I could have swung for one there. Darn it. Could have made a big difference. Right, another land. So we're going to add white, because why not? And we're going to play Broodhunter Worm. Okay, Stalwart only has a 2/3 though, so we're pretty thrilled about that. I think I played my Gnarlid and my Invoker. He can double block and kill my Broodhunter, but if that's what he wants to do, I think I let him do it. Alright, so which one do I kill? I can get through 3 easier than I can get through 4, so I think I actually want to kill the Sentinel. I'm going to hold on to the land in my hand for snapping Gnarlid purposes. And I'm going to play an Invoker in my turn. Nettle Drone. Alright, well, we have a lot of lands. Swing with my Gnarlid. Trading for the drone would be reasonable. Okay. It's like our opponent knows we have a handful of lands here. Gnarlid number 2. Sure. I think it's, again, worth holding on to the lands. It means I can, if he does it again, doesn't play anything, it means I can swing through a Stalwart. Yeah. He can double block and then just lose one of them. Right, all our colors. But this time we don't have our gold cards, of course. All right, so we're going to swing. Does he double block? If he does, I think I take down the stalwart, although mana's pretty good for him right now. No, he doesn't. So we get in for 3, and in the turn there. So how many times have we cast Desolation Twin? Is it 4? It's pretty good. More than I would have guessed when I drafted it. Ooh, that guy again. At least he's far, far away from having enough lands to cause some problems. Okay, don't mind that. Be better if we had some of our Scion stuff going on, but we're going to go ahead and play it now so that if something happens here, he can get bigger. We're going to swing with our Gnarlid again. Get in for 3, drop him to 13. Opponent having mana troubles, which are definitely helping us out. Oh, but there's a 4th one, which does not help us out. So you can only cast, not user activated abilities. So I'm still 1 away from the Oran-Rife Invoker's 8 mana ability. Ulamog's Despoiler is now the big guy on campus. So our Gnarlid will not be swinging. And I will end my turn. Opponent gets to 6 lands. We're pretty much dead. We do have a natural aggression that can kill Dragon Master Outcast, but that is about it. So yeah. Next turn, though, we can swing with our Invoker, pump it big enough to do some stuff. Wow. We had a game earlier where we were stuck on 2 lands forever, and now we just have all of them. So that does mean if we draw our massive Desolation Twin, we're pretty happy. We're going to swing with Oran-Rife Invoker here. Kind of has to block it, and he doesn't have any good way of blocking it. I mean, he could kill it if he blocks with this. Yeah, I mean, he could kill it, but he'd have to give up a lot to do it, and I think I'm okay with that. Okay, we're just going to pump it because we don't have anything else to do anyway, so we're going to drop him to 7, end our turn. Hey, Grove Rumbler. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. I think we once again swing, though, instead of playing the Grove Rumbler. Because he has to block it at this point. Okay, so that's 8 damage right there. I mean, 7. What? He must have a trick because he could kill it. Right now he just loses both of his creatures, so he must have a trick. But we're still going to pump our guy. It'll still be, chances are anyway, a 2-for-1. So oh no, it only becomes a 7/7. Oh, I put those in the wrong order. That is a bad mistake. Should have killed the. I was thinking he became an 8/8, but he doesn't. So would have definitely wanted to kill the Despoiler. But, I screwed up, so that happens. He is 1 land away from Dragon Master Outcast destroying our souls. We play Grove Rumbler next turn and pump him when we play a land the next turn. That's not too bad. I had to tap 8 mana, but that doesn't mean it becomes an 8/8. We're still at 20, so we got lots of time to draw a Desolation Twin, but our opponent also has... Ooh, that's annoying. Our opponent also has time to do some stuff with his Dragon Master Outcast. God, lands. We've drawn so many, like when we don't want them, and then we struggle to draw them other times. I mean, granted, our deck honestly is not very good, but still, it's been frustrating. I mean, we got the one nut round. I should probably be happy with that, but you know. Right, so he's at 6 lands now. We pretty much lose unless we go like plummet Unnatural Aggression or something like that. Something in a similar order. So he's going to play something else. Stone Fury. Yeah, that's bad. Our Rot Shambler grows, though. Continues to grow. Ugh. Yeah, we may as well scoop at this point, I feel like. But we are at 20, so I'll give it a little while. But all the lands we're drawing is horrendous. Oh, yeah, he gets it at the beginning of his upkeep. At least it wasn't the end of his instep. At his instep, I thought it was. For some reason. Okay, that is quite good, I think. We can do some stuff with that. Try to, anyway. I mean, chances are he just does some trades here. But I think we should make him make them so that if we are lucky enough to top deck our Desolation Twin, we have, we've thinned out the board and can just be like bashing in there with our 2/5/5s without 10/10s rather without too much concern. So I mean, he probably like blocks and blocks. No, he's taking 5. Okay. He can gain 2 every time he plays a land, and he gets a 5/5 dragon every turn, so he's probably not too concerned, despite being at 4. Does he gain 2 here? He does. So he goes back up to 6. We definitely got burned by the bomb we passed, but, we were stipulation drafting, so we were just screwing around, so we unfortunately passed a bomb like that. Hey, Catacomb Sifter, you do exist. I did get to cast you once. Yeah, and then we're done with our turn. These dragons, man. He's just going to kill me with them when he has 4 in play, so he's getting there. Maybe I should have sided in multiple plummets. And there's his Sifter. His deck is basically like a better version of ours. Because he did not get only green cards. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and scoop. I mean, we can't do anything about these dragons. I could scry, I guess. Let's scry. See if that changes my mind. Does not change my mind. Well, let's give it another turn. I probably shouldn't have played that land. I didn't need to do that. I would have had a bigger dude next turn. But yeah, I'll play a Broodhunter Worm. If some weird stuff happens here, like he decides he wants to get really aggressive, which I don't see happening, we got a chance. Because we're going to draw that Beastmaster, pump our whole team by +3/+3. Of course, he's going to be at 10 at least, so that's not so good for us. Yeah. But we can have, a nice, fun, giant damage turn. But we'll probably die the next turn anyway, so. Unless, like I said, he for some reason decides to get aggressive here and like swing with everything. But I don't really see that happening. Yeah, that doesn't help out our cause. He gave it haste, though, so maybe he is going to swing with everything. Guess we don't have any good blocks for that, and he can swing with... Ah, yeah, we're dead. He beat us to the big damage turn, so... All right, well, our deck, as a stipulation draft deck, kind of did what you expected. But we did cast Desolation Twin more than 3 times, which was pretty sweet. And that was a lot of fun, especially in round 1. But yeah, so that was the last Battle for Zendikar draft you'll be seeing. Not necessarily the last time you'll see me cast a Desolation Twin, because it'll still be around in the 3rd Battle for Zendikar pack, though. But it probably will be. I don't normally take that card very highly unless I'm just sort of messing around like I was here. So thanks for watching. If you have other ideas for stipulation drafts, this is probably what I'm going to be doing near the end of the run of sets on Magic Online. When Oath of the Gatewatch or whatever set is out, and there's that weird lag time on Magic Online. This is probably what I'll do those 2 weeks. So if you have any other suggestions, I mean, it's easier when you know the format. If you have any suggestions at all, though, for cool stipulation ideas, post them in the comments or let me know what they are on Twitter or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching.